What is happening, YouTube? All right, today's the day. We're gonna go ahead and put this engine on the ground, and we're gonna make the transmission to the engine and get that all taken care of and get it ready to go in the car. Don't know if it's getting in the car tonight. Hopefully it does. We'll just see how well this goes. I know there's a few things that I didn't know. I watched some videos on. I got to do some notching on the engine, notching on the transmission bell housing. Put that throwout bearing in there this time last year, 1 year ago. And I was going to replace it, but it should be fine. It's only a year old. So I'm probably just going to send that throwout bearing back, get my money back. And there's some other fuel stuff that I ordered that I don't need now since I already did the fuel tank. Got all that taken care of, or I did the pump assembly and I got all that taken care of. So I'm going to send that back. So really the parts I've been waiting on, I don't really need. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger and start getting this thing ready to go. Okay, so on the CD09 transmission with the ISR adapter plate, it pushes the flywheel deeper into the bell housing. This area right here, we're gonna have to grind down, you know, maybe back to about halfway or so. Here's my motor. I got it propped up on some boards right now. It's not quite level, but it's close enough. When you go to put the starter on, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little piece of metal here. I'm not sure what that was, or what it held, but anyway, you got to chop that off. Basically, let's see, I'll put the camera here. Basically, flush here, you got to cut this straight off. All right, I want to talk about something real quick. If you ever use one of these, they suck. But I just figured out how to use it properly. You don't want to go behind the bearing. You want to get these in the center of the bearing, and then crank this thing as tight as you possibly can. I put a wrench on the end of this thing and used like a breaker bar type style. I got this thing literally so tight, I was either gonna break it or it was coming out. But the trick is to put these in the middle of the bearing. Don't try to go behind the bearing. Put it in the middle of the bearing. Let me see if I can show you. See the dents? Just put it in the bearing. Don't try to go behind it, because you'll never grab it. Put right in the center. So anyway, just thought I would throw that out there, just because anytime I've ever used those, I've never had luck. But finally figured out how to use it. So if you don't know, now you know. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't have no protrusion here. All right, got that smoothed out. Really hoping that's close enough, because I really don't want to grind any more on it. I'll flip around, I'll show you guys what I got, but I'm just fingers crossed. So I got it pretty flush, but you can see I'm getting into the oil pan a little bit, and I don't like that. It's about as close as I think I'm willing to get into. So we'll put the starter up here and see. Hopefully it goes through. All right, we got it together. Man, it was tough. It wasn't really tough, but it was a lot. All right, what's up, YouTube? It's the next day. I'm back, a little groggy. Just flip this LS swap real quick, and then we'll just close the video out. It's all non-exciting stuff. Well, I think it's exciting, but some people may not. So anyway, I'm gonna quit jibber jabbering, as Taylor Ray would say, and we're gonna swap this car real quick. So LS swap now. All right, that was a pain, but hey, it's in there. I'm super tired. I'm gonna get some food, and I'm probably just gonna go to bed. It's late. Been working on this all day. So anyway, we're not out of the woods yet, but motor's in there. Anyway, there's more to come, so stick around.